Audiobook presents a sci-fi audio production of Brightness Reef by David Brin. This unabridged recording is narrated by George K. Wilson and directed by Abigail McHugh. This book is copyrighted 1995 by David Brin. This recording is copyrighted 2009 by Recorded Books. Sci-Fi Audio is an imprint dedicated exclusively to science fiction and fantasy titles on CD. From classics to bestsellers, cult hits to critically acclaimed award winners. The planet Jijo is forbidden to settlers. Its ecology protected by the guardians of the 5 galaxies. But over the course of the centuries, it has been colonized illegally. And the settlers live in constant dread of being discovered. An inevitability they call Judgment Day. And now, Brightness Reef.
Asks. I must ask your permission, you, my rings, my diverse selves. Vote now. Shall I speak for all of us to the outer world? Shall we join once more to become asks? That is the name used by humans, Kewins, and other beings when they address this stack of circles. By that name, this coalition of plump Traiki rings was elected a sage of the commons, respected and revered, sitting in judgment on members of all 6 exile races. By that name, asks, we are called upon to tell tales. It is agreed? Then asks now bears witness to events we endured and those relayed by others. I will tell it as if this stack were mad enough to face the world with but a single mind. Asks bruise this tale, stroke its waxy trails, feel the story's scent swirl. There is no better one I have to tell. Prelude. Pain is the stitching holding him together, or else like a chewed-up doll or a broken toy, he would have unraveled by now, lain his splintered joins amid the mucky reeds, and vanished into time. Mud covers him from head to toe, turning pale where sunlight dries a jigsaw of crumbly plates, lighter than his dusky skin. These dress his nakedness more loyally than the charred garments that fell away like soot after his panicky escape from fire. The coating slakes his scalding agony, so the muted torment grows almost companionable, like a garrulous rider that his body hauls through an endless sucking marsh. A kind of music seems to surround him, a troubling ballad of scrapes and burns, an opus of trauma and shock. Striking a woeful cadenza is the hole in the side of his head. Just once he put a hand to the gaping wound, fingertips, expecting to be stopped by skin and bone, kept going horribly inward, until some faraway instinct made him shudder and withdraw. It was too much to fathom, a loss he could not comprehend. Loss of ability to comprehend. The mud slurps greedily, dragging at every footstep. He has to bend and clamber to get through another blockade of crisscrossing branches, webbed with red or yellow throbbing veins. Caught amid them are bits of glassy brick or pitted metal, stained by age and acid juices. He avoids these spots, recalling dimly that once he had known good reasons to keep away. Once he had known lots of things. Under the oily water, a hidden vine snags his foot, tripping him into the mire. Floundering, he barely manages to keep his head up, coughing and gagging. His body quivers as he struggles back to his feet, then starts slogging forward again, completely drained. Another fall could mean the end. While his legs move on by obstinate habit, the accompanying pain recites a many-part fugue, raw and grating, cruel without words. The sole sense that seems intact after the abuse of plummet, crash, and fire is smell. He has no direction or goal, but the combined stench of boiling fuel and his own singed flesh help drive him on, shambling, stooping, clambering, and stumbling forward until the thorn brake finally thins. Suddenly the vines are gone. Instead, a swamp sprawls ahead, dotted by strange trees with arching spiral roots. Dismay clouds his mind as he notes the water is growing deeper. Soon the endless morass will reach to his armpits, then higher. Soon he will die. Even the pain seems to agree. It eases as if sensing the futility of haranguing a dead man. He straightens from a buckled crouch for the first time since tumbling from the wreckage, writhing and on fire. Shuffling on the slippery muck, he turns a slow circle, and suddenly confronts a pair of eyes, watching him from the branches of the nearest tree. Eyes set above a stubby jaw with needle teeth, like a tiny dolphin, he thinks. A furry dolphin, with short, wiry legs, and forward-looking eyes, and ears. Well, perhaps a dolphin was a bad comparison. He isn't thinking at his best right now. Still, surprise jars loose an association. Down some remnant.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.